Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
And together we are Backyard Musings, broadcasting from sunny Apple Valley.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice warm day today.
Squinting because it's so sunny.
It's pretty bright, yeah. There's not a cloud.
It's like it'll be 80.
Yeah, and we are the Science and Technology channel.
That's right. Science and technology, not the experts.
No.
All right. Researchers have discovered that a new drug compound can prevent long COVID symptoms in mice. We like that, right?
Yeah. And I got a question about that. How do they figure that mice have long COVID?
Oh, they take their temperature and ask them questions.
Okay.
Sore throat.
All right.
A major breakthrough that could pave the way for future treatment of this debilitating condition. In this world-first study, mice treated with the antiviral compound developed by a multidisciplinary team at WEHI were protected from long-term brain and lung dysfunction, two hallmark symptoms of long COVID. Would you like to know more?
The research team hopes these groundbreaking results will lead to clinical trials and eventually the first approved treatment for the condition.
That's how it goes.
Yeah,
Mice
and
first.
we were talking. I know some people that are suffering from this, and it's tough. It's the real deal. So, long COVID, also known as post-acute sequelae of COVID-19, PASC, is a chronic illness marked by symptoms that persist for weeks or months, and I'm going to throw in there even years, after the initial infection. It is a significant health burden that remains poorly understood, with symptoms ranging from breathing difficulties to brain fog, chronic fatigue. I mean, it's
not good.
Yeah, I mean, brain fog. I'd go so far as to say that I know some people that are, going through some cognitive decline of it, maybe not because of it, but it's not helping. Yeah, it's not helping. So, despite millions of people worldwide reporting these symptoms, the cause of long COVID remains largely unknown, and there is no approved treatment for the disease, which...
It's like chronic fatigue. You can't treat it.
Right.
You got to treat the symptoms.
You'd think that they'd be all over this, right? Because of all the stuff that we went through during that COVID period. Yeah. So
instead of giving all that money to illegal immigrants for medical, turn it into research. Right. Corresponding author and WEHI laboratory head Dr. Marcel Dorflinger said the landmark results could be a turning point in the hunt for treatments to support people at risk of developing the condition. Quote, with 5% of people who contract COVID-19 going on to develop long COVID, that is kind of small.
Well, 5%. I don't know. There was a lot of people that had COVID, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of people with COVID, and then 5% of those long COVID. The disease has morphed into a silent pandemic where millions are battling symptoms with more questions than answers, Dr. Dorflinger said.
Quote, our preclinical studies have achieved something no currently approved therapy has done to date, preventing the most debilitating symptoms of long COVID in mice. While more research is needed to develop a drug that can be used in humans, seeing these milestones result in the unique mouse models developed at WEHI suggests that it could be a real possibility in the future, which is incredibly exciting. Well, yeah, it needs to be not too distant future. Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah.
Well, maybe some of the stuff is from the vaccines as well. They had the vaccine and the boosters, and that didn't set well with a lot of people. So anyway,
somebody made money from it.
Well, but I'm talking about the people that took it and then had some bad results from it. Bad side effects.
They rushed it. Yeah. While currently approved therapies for COVID-19 like Paxlovid target a critical coronavirus protein known as MPRO, WEHI researchers identified another protein termed PLPRO as a promising drug target in 2020. Professor David Commander has spent over 15 years studying the family of proteins that includes PLPRO and co-led the large multidisciplinary WEHI team that spearheaded the discovery of new PLPRO inhibitors.
Okay. Dr. Shane Devine, a co-first and corresponding author on the paper, said that the team also found their novel compound can potentially treat acute COVID better than currently available antivirals for the disease. Quote, our study has provided the first evidence to prove PLPRO is a powerful new drug target for COVID-19 treatments. while also showing its potential ability to treat the virus with unprecedented efficacy, Dr. Devine said. So yeah, you don't really hear about COVID that much anymore, like not like we did, right, during the pandemic, but it's still out there.
But
it's
you
like
hear
the
people
flu.
still suffering from it. Yeah.
Correct, right. And what are the treatments? So these sounds like these guys are still working at it, which is good. I think this is good.
Paxlovid is the leading COVID-19 treatment, but is currently only recommended for people who are considered at risk of severe disease. A key limitation of this treatment is that it requires two compounds to interact with each other for the treatment to be effective, meaning it can also interfere with many other medications.
Yeah, see, that's another tough thing, right? Because the older you would get, right, the more medications were prescribed.
Yeah.
And are the doctors really, talking back and forth saying, you can take Paxlovid, but if you're taking, you name it, will it interact bad with it? I don't know.
The doctors should know if they do, but they've got to know which drugs,
right,
that you're on.
Right. Quote, Paxlovid and other antivirals in the market target Mpro and have these same issues, highlighting the urgent need for more research to enhance COVID-19 treatments that can provide greater access to more patients. This is according to Dr. Devine.
So, continuing the quote, the SARS-CoV-2 virus also continues to mutate,
not good,
like the Delta and the Omicron, meaning it's only a matter of time until Paxlovid will no longer work. Our findings could lead to a future drug to help close these critical gaps.
The project will continue collaborating with the Center for Drug Candidate Optimization, CDCO, and the Monash Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, MIPS, to evaluate the biopharmaceutical properties of this antiviral compound.
Yeah. People are still suffering.
Yeah.
If you have this, let us know. We want to know some of the symptoms and stuff.
Yeah. Again, uptick in Alzheimer's or dementia, brain fog, as that was called here in this article. We don't want to see that. We don't want people to be suffering for that, because it's suffer on both sides. So anyway, good article though.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, folks. We'll see you in the morning.
Take care, everyone. Thank you.